Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys had a great Christmas, and I hope you guys have a fantastic New Year's. I had a good Christmas, spent it with some friends, and not really family because they all live 3,000 miles away. But we had a good Christmas, and we're back to making videos on this new project truck, 2001 24 valve Cummins, man. We've got a bunch of videos already on the channel. If you guys want to go check it out from when we first picked it up until about now. But basically, I want to get this truck ready to drive. We got it started and running, and now we need to figure out the wheel situation. I'm probably just going to go ahead and buy some cheap used tires for now because I'm not going to be keeping these wheels. So we'll go ahead and get some new tires, probably the cheapest ones I can find just for getting it up on the road, because pretty much almost every single one is flat. I think this is the only one that holds a little bit of air. I think this one actually does too. Yeah, this one holds some air, that one holds some air, and then these two on the driver's side don't hold any air. So we'll just get all 4 new tires, just used tires, just so we can get it on the road, and then we can figure out what kind of wheel and tire setup we want to go with on this. We're going to try to make it a street truck, so I don't want to go ahead and get some mud tires. I'll try Nitto 420s or some Toyo Proxies like I used to have on this truck before I had the lift, and I think it would turn out really good on some like 20x10s maybe. I don't know, let me know in the comments below. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing ready to go and clean it up a little bit, because I want to make sure everything is good to go, nothing's gonna break or anything. And I can already tell you what, we already see some damage on this driver's side. I took off the driver's side wheel because I need to get to the caliper bolts to bring it to the auto parts store, because we did buy a caliper, so because this one was missing it, so we did go ahead and buy a caliper. They didn't have any caliper bolts when I was there at the store, so I've been driving around all day trying to find caliper bolts, and no one has it, so I'm gonna have to order it online, which is gonna push back the first drive at least another couple days. But as I was saying, we already see some damage right there. So we will have to address that. This does have a leveling puck in it. I may be taking that out because I want to keep this thing kind of low in the front. They took the overload springs out in the back, so the back is a little bit lower than stock just because those springs aren't there. But yeah, there is the first bit of damage on this truck for the suspension. Not sure what part that is or what that even goes to. You know, I don't really know too much about 2-wheel drives because I've always had 4-wheel drive trucks. That is my other 2001 24 valve. But anyway, let's go ahead, start cleaning up this Cummins, the undercarriage, and see what other damage is on this truck. So we found a problem with the passenger side rear brakes. This cable right here that connects down below and connects up top to right here is broken. So we're gonna have to get a new cable to do that. I'm just pressure washing off all this just to get it somewhat cleaned up. You can see right there is all disgusting. As I expected with this one as well, there are parts that have been removed, so we're gonna have to get a ton of new parts in here. Probably new shoes on both sides. There is that cable that is broken on the other side. This one's actually intact. We still may be able to use this one, I'm not sure. But this is not looking good. That side just looks like it needs that one strap, but This side definitely needs some more parts for the emergency brake to work, and probably for the regular brakes to work as well. That master cylinder, I'm not sure if it's seized up or not. We won't know if we're getting brakes all the way around until I get that other caliper on. Can't put it on yet because I don't have those bolts, like I said. So we won't know until we have brakes, so no brake fluids leaking out of there. So I wanted to try something real quick. I have the back end on jack stands, and the guy told me that he was hearing something from the differential. Not sure what it was. It could have been another truck. He said he didn't know. I want to put this thing in drive and just have the wheels spinning at idle and see if I can hear anything from the rear end. She should just start up right away. Air dog. Still have to get a new connector for that. That's the return from the BP. But the truck is up on jack stands. We'll go ahead and just throw it in drive and let it go, and then we'll see if we hear anything. That's in drive. Heard a little bit right there. Yeah, it's definitely coming from that yoke right there. So it's in neutral right now. That's what happens when I don't press on the brake to get it to stop. It wants to throw it in reverse and go back and park real quick. But yeah, the differential sounded good. I thought I would hear like some loud clanging and banging, but it actually sounded pretty good. A little bit of noise, but she's sounding good, boys. And before I forget to show it on camera, we picked up a new turn signal switch because this one does not have one, and I realized that I don't have any bolts for this thing to be able to go in here, so we're not gonna be able to mount this yet, but I wanted to show you guys that I got a new turn signal switch. And then also, this came in probably a week ago. I just don't have any clips for the driver's side door. I have a couple, but it's not gonna hold this on. We got some door cranks window cranks to crank down the windows. I've already got one on that side right there. Works flawlessly. Window goes down, window goes up. Perfectly good. Boom. And then before I forget to mention, dude, we cashed out at Advanced Auto Parts, man. If you guys have an Advanced Auto Parts near you, I highly recommend to go in there and check and see if the detail products are on sale, because me and Caleb cashed out yesterday and I cashed out today. So everything you see here in this bag. So we got some leather wipes. We got 4 of these, dude. Spray wax from Turtle Wax, man. We got some Turtle Wax, more Turtle Wax products, more Turtle Wax products, some leather cleaner, tire cleaner. This liquid wax right here, this is originally $17.99, man. I picked it up for $3.50. Everything you see here, all these products, equaled to about $146, I believe. And I only paid $29, man. Go to Advanced Auto Parts right now and see if they have the detail products on sale. These are $10.99 a piece, and I picked them up for $2.15. It's crazy sale going on right now. Most of the stores are probably emptied out because a lot of the stores I went to were pretty much emptied out, but this is all the stuff that I found. Me and Caleb yesterday, we actually found a ton more stuff, but he's keeping it for himself to use for the business. So this is the stuff that, this is my personal collection that I found and bought, but I saved like $110 on all this product, man. It's crazy. We're probably gonna be doing the liquid wax on my other 2001 24 valve that is gone right now, but my girlfriend's gonna be back here in a minute. Spray wax, some more spray wax. Crazy, man, crazy deals. I got some leather wipes, leather cleaner. Yeah, it's insane. Some chrome, that's for my 4th gen bumper. But crazy, man. Go to Advanced Auto Parts and see if they have any detail products on sale. But anyway, back to this turn signal. It's gonna go like this. It's gonna clip in, and then I just need some bolts to hold it right there. Yeah. I probably have the bolts actually somewhere over there. Just go on the top and go on the bottom. I'll have to maybe take them off my other 2001 and see what size they are, and then I can go and look for them over there, or just find the size of them originally and then go to the store and buy some. It's definitely not that. That's way too big. But it'll be something like this. It's a little bit skinnier. So turn signal, we do have to look for another dash bezel and a dash. I'm going to contact that company that said they'll send out a dash for me and see if they want to send out one for this truck right here. But anyway, let's hop to the front and check out this suspension parts, clean it up, and see what's going on under here. God dang. Looks like the whole rotor's gone too. I'll have to get a new rotor. All right. Then the old 2001's doing the old front hovercraft mode, Bluetooth wheels. Because they are on the other 2001, man, look at that. 2-wheel drive, 22x14s, 35s. You think I should leave it like that? Man, this thing's stanced. Not that much stance. It looks like it has more stance on this truck than this truck. That's weird. Because you look at this truck, man, it's sticking out pretty dang far. These are 14 wides, no wheel spacers. And you look on this truck, not that wide. I'm probably gonna take these stupid mud flaps off, get them out of here. Man, look at that door gap. It's pretty big. It's probably this fender that's got to be pushed back some. Yeah, that's this fender. Look at that. See it moving? But when we were putting on this wheel over here, we saw that it didn't have a rotor. Obviously, it didn't have a brake caliper, so we'll have to get a rotor for that side. Probably just gonna get a rotor for both sides and switch them all out, so everything's all fresh and new brake pads and stuff like that. I did have a crack, like I said, on there. Not sure what part that is, but it is welded to the frame, so not sure how to replace that. Let me know in the comments below if you guys work on 2-wheel drives. But for the most part, everything in the front end looked good except for that crack. We do have that rubber bushing for the spring is all messed up. This whole front end probably has to be rebuilt. But, man, look at the stance on this thing. So obviously this isn't permanent. I'm just mocking it up to see what it would look like. For the first drive, I think we may end up using these tires and wheels from that truck to go on the first drive. I wonder how the turning is. I won't have any brakes. I can't go anywhere without any brakes. I don't even have an e-brake. Because I would have said I would have took this wheel off and put the tire from that side on here, and we would have had all 4 good tires. We'd just have 14 wides in the front and 9 wides in the back. But the dang brakes is holding me up. This is the first time I actually looked at the brakes. So now that I know what I kind of need, we will be able to fix the brakes and see how this baby runs. Man, it runs good sitting in the driveway. We won't know how the transmission shifts and everything and what the condition of the transmission is until we actually go for a drive. So if you guys are new, I picked this truck up about 3.5 weeks ago, and originally it wasn't supposed to be a parts truck. The guy bought it, drove it for a little bit, and then parked it because he bought a new 6-speed. So he started driving that one around, and then whenever that one had problems, I guess one of the calipers went out on his 6-speed, took it off of there, and then used it on his other truck. Same thing with all the other parts that were taken off. But we are pretty much good to go with what we need to pick up from the auto parts store now. As far as brakes, I would have picked up a rotor from the store if I knew that it needed one. I just looked under there quick, saw that it didn't have a brake caliper, and I just went ahead and picked that up. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think of having the wheels on the front end. I definitely want to go on a first drive with these wheels on here. It would be really hard to turn, but it would look nasty. If I had like the front end all put back together, new hood, new bumper, headlights, man, this thing would look dirty with these 14 wides. 35s on like a semi-leveled 2-wheel drive. Oh man. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. We'll get some brake parts going and hopefully take this thing on the first drive later on this week. So definitely, guys, stay tuned. Subscribe if you guys are new, and we'll catch you in the next one. Dippin Diesel out.